Roll back. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Roll back. Salam, Aki. What's going on, everybody? If y'all want to ask some questions, y'all can. Just coming on to update everybody what's going on, what's been moving, what's happening behind the scenes, what's happening in front of the scenes. Roll back, you know it. With the divine socks on. Hey, I missed your feature deal. You ain't miss it? What you talking about? Only 2 people got on so far. Nah, only 3 people. 3 people got on with that. So, you ain't missed nothing. Just DM me. DM me. They going for 200 right now. All right. Fundraiser, we at 2,000. Boom. All right. We got the September 4th. I think we can hit 33,000. Oh, we got 31,000 left. We just did 2,000 in 4 days. You know what I mean? It's a lot of different things I can do. I'm going to push the books more. We got these features. All kind of stuff. All right. So right now we at $2,000. Any question about anything before we get started? What's good? Everything. Am I peeping the way it's shifting? Yeah. I'm in control of it. Shout out Detroit. The books come with the donation. Yeah, I said if y'all send your email. But don't worry though, like if you already sent your donation and you ain't send the email, just hit Mrs. Faise up and send her proof that you sent the donation and send her your email. She'll make sure you get your stuff. You don't got to donate twice. But if you haven't donated and you want to, I'll put the cash out right here, right? If you haven't and you want to, and you want the books, you can send a donation to this cash app and just put your email in the description thing. You know what I'm saying? Send whatever you want to send. Ain't no specific amount. I appreciate that, Slick. When we changed it. Yeah, I mean, it's what it is. It's interesting you say that because just in one of the Telegram chats with the ones who's supposed to be like the family, the tribe, the nation, the students of Dr. Malachi York, right? One of the brothers called themselves checking to me or stepping to me about the rainbows around Dr. Malachi York. And one of the ways or the ways he presented it was it belonged to the LGBT. Right, that's one of the ways he said it in one of the other chats. So he was coming to me saying, you know what I mean, what's going on with that? Why you told the tribe to put rainbows around Baba, da-da-da-da, what you smoking on, da-da-da-da. I said, well, to answer your question, I don't smoke. Yeah, just to answer one of your questions. Also, I ain't tell the tribe to do nothing because the tribe don't listen. I came to the people who y'all act like y'all above, and they listen. So let's get that clear. Y'all ain't been listening to Dr. Malachi York since I was 3 years old. So, you know what I mean? I don't want to hear shit about none of that. You know what I mean? Same thing I said about the chanting. We've been chanting for Dr. Malachi York to be released out of prison since I was 3 years old. I was a toddler. I was still fascinated by toys and bright colors. You understand? And y'all were chanting since then. I remember the chants. I remember how many times the chants changed. I remember how many times we hit up the building even after they took the land and we chanted. I remember the 9 p.m. chants. I remember everybody chanting together. I remember 2009 when the chant shifted. I remember all of that. So here go the key thing. Either y'all tones have been completely off or it don't work. I think it's the former. I think the tones are completely off with them people. So here's what wound up happening. They stepped to me like, what's up with this rainbow thing? LGBT and da-da-da-da. What you smoking on? So I tried to explain to them to begin with that the rainbow is not a negative thing, right? Even if you say it belongs to the LGBT, that don't make it negative. People got to get hate out of their heart. Your hate for the LGBT made you mad at the prism splitting phenomenon. Your hate for the LGBT got you literally upset with the rainbow. Like it did something to you. You got to get that hate out your heart. Leave them people alone. You understand? If they want to use the rainbow, they can use it. All that, they flip the rainbow upside down. That's really my science. Let's get that clear. Right? People like Young Pharaoh ran with it. Whatever. Okay? That's old stuff. It's already understood what happened. And anybody that got hate or malice in their heart, that's the type of frequency that we talking about. Where you flip that shit upside down. Okay? But I had to explain to them, yo, first of all, Dr. Malachi York references the rainbow in the Human Beast, chapter 6 of the Holy Tablets, right? Not only does he reference the rainbow, he also says it's his rainbow. He speaks of it possessively when it appears around your domicile or your dwelling. You understand? He says, see what he also said, use the energy eye, which these people probably wouldn't know nothing about. He said, use the energy eye and behold my rainbow circling your dwelling or encircling your dwelling. Again, that's a rainbow in a circle. Then the rainbow was said to be circling the Biru, which they done forgot about. You understand that these people don't have a connection to Nibiru? You understand that a lot of the people who walked and said they were with Dr. Malachi York don't have a connection to the Najaru or Panajaru, the overseers or the Anunnaki, whatever they want to call it? You know that they don't actually have a connection? And that the reason why they're so in a rush to try to push off religion and attack these people is because they don't have a connection to the Most High. They don't really understand what that is. So they were in love with Dr. Malachi York's ability to take out swords and go to war with, in their eyes, go to war with religion. They were in love with that because something in a lot of these people's spirit was demonic anyway. And that's the same reason why a lot of them and a lot of their parents started to turn away from Dr. Malachi York, call him crazy, and shut the same one who taught them down when he said, all right, we Christians now. You understand? So let me tell you what happened. I went into one of the temples about 3 months ago. I went into one of the temples, one of the bookstores. There was a brother there called Mel, right? And we just got to talking. And next thing you know, Mel was like, I'm a Christian. Right? Mel ain't no Christian. You know what I'm saying? He's a Nuwapian Sabian. But there's a certain type of energy that was moving through that room that allowed me to know who and what was talking. He said, I'm a Christian, right? Right hand to the Most High. After he said that, somebody pulled up and they were playing Take Me to the King outside. They were playing Take Me to the King. The reason why the Christianity school was so important and is so important is because it tested that spirit in you. It tested that spirit in you. Yeah, you got right knowledge, huh? Yeah, you a Nuwapian, huh? All right, can you love the Christians? Yeah, you a black belt now, huh? Are you going to beat up everybody you see? Right? So one of the sisters put in the chat one of the most recent scrolls that, well, I don't know if it's one of the most recent. I just know that she put that scroll in the chat most recently. What we were supposed, everybody was supposed to be talking about that. So I came in and did what nobody was doing. I started talking about that scroll, asking questions about it. First of all, what was going on with the color? Because I noticed that the color around Baba Yanin, as they call it, or Yanun, was blue. It wasn't green. You understand? Let me show y'all. If I can find that image. This was the image. I said, that's interesting. I said, I've never seen Yanun surrounded by blue light. So I asked, I said, yo, what's up with the blue light? What is that? Was the hue altered? Is this intentional? And of course, they're not really keeping up with what's moving. So they don't know nothing about what I'm doing, y'all. You understand? And they're not listening. Dr. Malachi York said everybody need to be supporting phase one. That's what he said. He said everybody need to be backing him. All the communities need to. They still ain't did it, y'all. Only ones who gonna do that is y'all. Only ones who gonna make sure that that's being done is y'all. That's why I'm saying y'all are more his family than these people who were there when I was little. Do you hear me? Y'all are more family to Dr. Malachi York than the Nuwabians and Sabians. Do you hear me? Do I need to say it one more time? Y'all are more his family, okay, than the people who were there on Tamaray, fixing us food. You know what I'm saying? Giving us the popsicles. You know what I mean? Helping us to the restroom. You know what I mean? Y'all are more family than the people who saw me grow up. To Dr. Malachi York. And I'm testing too. They don't understand that. Every time I pop up, I keep saying it. I don't pop up randomly. If I'm in your chat, I'm in your chat. And here's what I realized. There's an oppressive spirit moving amongst their community, and his name is Prince York. He's oppressing people. He wants to fight, and he's combative. That's it. He swear he helping Pops, but he got all this time, so every time I turn around, you're in it with somebody. You understand? So he don't really be knowing what he's talking about. So they asked me the question about the rainbow thing. So I answered the question. I said, okay, here go the situation. The rainbow, first of all, is not a negative thing. It was referenced in the Human Beast, chapter 6 of the Holy Tablets. And I started walking them through. They asked me to show and prove. I show and prove. You want to know what I did when you want to know what they did when I showed and proved? One of them was like, bro, go ahead. Stop right now. Stop while you were ahead. Go ahead and just delete it. I ain't lying. I can show you. Stop, just delete it. Because literally one of the sisters was like, yo, can you give me the page number and the verse? I did just that. I went to it, found it, made sure I confirmed it, and went did just what they asked me to do. When I did it, they said stop. So I'm like, stop doing what you just asked me to do. Then one of the brothers came in and was like, Pop's colors is green and violet. You know what I mean? It's never been the rainbow. I don't know what you talking about. Da 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 da. These motherfuckers, they cognitive dissonance is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, it's no way these Nuwabians and Sabians at this late in the game can't even comprehend. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. Soon as he say that, here come Prince York talking about some, oh, he cooked them. He cooked. Oh, he got you, phase one. That's all these is gens. I'll tell you that. Look, everybody's scared to say who is who and what is what. These motherfuckers be gens. That's all they want to do. They want to rile up and argue. The elders in the chat steady saying, hey, let's discuss the doctrine. Hey, let's stop. Then they even said stop putting stuff promoting fundraising in the chat. They said that. This nigga steady putting in the Williams & Williams law firm thing, asking people for money. Here go what's crazy about that. Dr. Malachi York said ain't no more money needed for that. And he said that damn near 2 months ago. So all of y'all who've been sending money, I'm going to let you know what's going on. Dr. Malachi York said, I'm almost verbatim it. You know I'm known for it. He said, because I was asking where I need to send my money to. He was like, yo, such and such, that's already handled. And he said, the Williams & Williams stuff is already handled. That's already paid for. He said they still trying to get people to send money up there. That's his words. Every week they asking y'all for another $1,000, some odd dollars. And I'm looking at all of this. And it's like, yo, he literally said there's no more money needed. And y'all are saying you already got your court date. So why y'all still taking up money? You understand what I'm explaining to you? And then when these two lawyers were trying to work together, you had Adrian Patrick and then whoever was supposed to be the attorney of the Williams & Williams thing. He asked Prince, like, yo, what's your name? What's the name of your attorney? Prince was like, oh, I can't disclose it. I ain't saying that on here. Whatever he said. And the brother was like, yo, what's the secrets? This supposed to be a lawyer or an attorney. Let's know the name and let's let the attorneys talk and deal with each other. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot of that going on. Main thing is they were upset about the rainbow. So they spent hours trying to pick apart what was the purpose of putting the rainbow around Pops. Throughout those hours, I kept saying the rainbow is called a yay. The rainbow is used for protection. The Navajo taught this. I kept saying it. They kept bringing it back to, but where is it in Dr. York's books? I never said it was in Dr. York's books to put a rainbow around somebody to protect them like the Navajo. I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? And they wanted to argue and debate. That's all these motherfuckers want to do, y'all. You want to know what happened? I came to y'all. I said, it's a situation. All right? Everybody make images with Dr. Malachi York with a rainbow around it. Do y'all want to know what y'all did? Exactly what I said do. All right? If Dr. Malachi York would have said for them to do the same thing, these motherfuckers would have said, no, we're going to make black images with white polka dots on it. Okay? And then they would have put it out. They don't listen. And anybody who listens, anybody who does what they're supposed to do, all right, anybody who doesn't, here's another thing. I literally said this to some of the brothers before. If Dr. Malachi York don't put it in the book, these niggas won't do it. If he don't put it in the book, they won't listen. And then they don't listen when he put it in the book. Do you see how crazy? One more time. If Dr. Malachi York don't put it in the book, wake up tomorrow, all right, brush your teeth, eat food, all right, go to the restroom, these motherfuckers won't do it. But then he'll say, wake up tomorrow, and they still won't do it. I'm telling you, I don't give a damn what nobody say. The games is over. The games is over. You know what I mean? That's why, like, bro, we're not a cult. Y'all be making this shit seem like y'all can't function on y'all own. He didn't raise motherfucking followers, bro. You can tell he didn't raise followers because I'm 25. He left the scene when I was 3 years old. 22 years later, I'm not no damn follower. I don't follow nobody. You understand? However, when we were given things to do, all right, I did them. Another thing, they forget that Dr. Malachi York already said that he would be communicating with people psychically. Yes or no? Has Dr. Malachi York came to any of you in your dreams? Yes or no? Because I ain't there in your dream state with you now. By show of blue emojis, did Dr. Malachi York come to you in a dream? By show of green emojis, how many times, or did Dr. Malachi York come to you in a dream about me? Did Dr. Malachi, because there's a few people that literally came to me and said, yo, Dr. Malachi York said, go to phase 1. So I came to you. Now they're going to make you think I'm crazy. When Dr. Malachi York is on record saying, all right, and if you want to listen to this, you go look at the We Had Time teaching. Not that we had time. We have our own time. We have our own time on YouTube. We have our own time. All right? You go listen to that teacher. He's going to say, yo, I'll be coming to y'all dreams. Some of y'all already having dreams. I'm coming to you there. He said, I'll let you know when it's time. I'll communicate. I'll be there. Why would he say that if he thought he was going to be out? They forget who this is. Do you understand what I'm explaining to you? So a lot of you, it's like this. Here's what you're dealing with. The Nuwabians and Sabians think that they're the only ones who are connected to Dr. Malachi York for some reason. And not to mention, like Prince York, who's his child, who thinks that he has rights to Pops and don't nobody else got a connection for some reason. Right? They can let these people think what they want to think. I'm telling you, as one of the testers, all right, and a watcher, a lot of you are connected to Dr. Malachi York. You think you're connected to me. Some of y'all, all right, how many of y'all observed this? I'll be in the middle of teaching, right? And then you will hear my voice switch and it sound like Pop talking. How many of y'all experienced that? Especially in them clubhouse days when I'll be on there for hours teaching. These people don't want to teach no more. They think they too good to teach. All the while they going backwards. Right? Why is that? Is it just because I listen to Dr. Malachi York a lot? No, just listening to Dr. Malachi York. There's a lot of people just listen to Dr. Malachi York. They can't do that. Do you know how much wisdom has to channel through you for you to talk for 13 hours and be teaching? You understand? Yeah, okay, you don't got to catch it every time, but you've noticed it. My point is this, all right? Y'all are preparing to be those sheep. You understand? Y'all are preparing to complete that transformation. I think it was the book of John, chapter 10, verse 16, if I'm not mistaken. So there are sheep outside of the tribe. We got family outside of the family. And all of y'all who wake up in the AM and y'all pray on Pop's name, right? Or you pray over his name, or you send love to his name, or you meditate for his protection, y'all are his family. Because we can't get these motherfuckers to do that for 30 minutes without getting distracted. Some of y'all wake up every day. Some of y'all go to rest saying, look, yo, just come home. Some of y'all go to rest speaking out to him. So when we did that rainbow, they had a problem with it. Y'all know that? And did the people who was on the outside have a problem with it? No. The people who's on the inside, who supposed to know this type of shit, had a problem with us putting a rainbow around it. And you want to know what they made it out to be, the issue? LGBT. So I asked them, I said, yo, what date did the U.S. put up the rainbow on the White House? They didn't know. I said, I'll tell you, Dr. Malachi York's birthday. Well, how did y'all let the rainbow become perverted? You can't blame the LGBT. They could take the rainbow. I don't give a damn if Hell's Angels wanted to use the rainbow. How did, in your mind, it become a perversion? When you're supposed to have right knowledge, right wisdom, right understanding. You know what I mean? Then there was some people trying to teach me about the green light. So I just put it in a group chat. I just put the video called Science of Green Light where I'm like breaking it down for 2 hours. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. What? Okay, one more time. It's called a yay. That's what it's called. You with me? That's what it's called. It's used for protection. It's the same way when I say, y'all, we about to do this. We about to come together on January 1st, 2024, right? We're going to think all together on what this new year is going to be like. All right, we're going to use our thoughts to onset this planetary orgasmic resonance that's going to create an explosion to bring this round to whatever we want to bring it to. And then what does the woke community do? They come in and fight me. Oh, January 1st isn't the new year. They don't get it. Everybody's so fucking quote unquote woke, right? Head so far in the clouds, they tripping over the roots. They don't fucking get it. The same way you can say March 21st is the new year, I can say it's March 22nd. You woke though? The new year? What do you mean the new year? Oh, that's when the flowers come. Says who? Do the flowers grow everywhere on the planet? March 21st, the flowers come in everywhere. So if I'm in Antarctica and I don't see no flowers, I never get a new year, but you're woke. You understand? Then it be past March. You see flowers everywhere in this bitch. I remember 2022, 2023, March 21st was cold than a motherfucker. They talking about you can't grow nothing in the cold season. It was cold as a bitch. But y'all are woke. But you didn't understand, no matter what you say, the rest of the world has already agreed that January 1st, all right, is the new year. So you were supposed to use that explosive moment when that piece drop, the ball drop, whatever drop, and people get to hugging each other, kissing, popping bottles, screaming. You supposed to use that and take this world out of hell. And y'all woke motherfuckers wouldn't know what to do with some energy if it slapped them in the face. They wouldn't recognize it. You hear me? Pay attention to people who still trying to make stuff into drama. Still trying to make stuff a problem. That's not where we at. Now, I didn't make this image of Yanun. I ain't make this image. This image was placed in the chat. What was it, yesterday or 2 days ago? All right, I think it was yesterday. It might have been 2 days ago. Right? I've never seen blue light around Pops, ever. But this is the image. I don't care if they say hue altered. Obviously, the point is, you still got the question, why is the light blue? Y'all with me? They don't know. I know. Because we on the blue light. We on the blue light. I don't know how you can get in the chat. I think you got to be family to get in the chat. I think you got to be in the nation. But I don't damn know. I don't know. Because they start realizing people come in and ain't a part of nothing, they'll probably shut it down. All I can do is I can come back and let y'all know what's going on. You with me? They say it's a printed like that. Yeah, see, I never knew it. I ain't never seen it in my life. But that's how I know. It was my sign. It was my token. It wasn't for all them. They want to argue about a rainbow. Then at the end of it all, it's like, oh, we didn't get what you were saying. You could have said that in the beginning. Never mind. It's always me. I'm always the problem. Never mind the fact that I came in and started building and somebody came and brought up the damn rainbows. If we weren't supposed to be talking about the rainbows, why the fuck did the nigga brought it up? But it's my fault. I should have cleared up all of the reasons why I was responding to this person who had a problem with the rainbow shit. But you don't have a problem with the rainbow. You don't have a problem with Pop's image. You don't have if Prince York said, we gonna put a rainbow around Pops to protect him, all of y'all niggas be on y'all knees making the image. You don't have a problem with the rainbow. You don't have a problem with the image. You have a problem with me. And I know anybody that got a problem with me, you got a problem with Pops. Because if I show y'all the chat, y'all gonna be confused. I came in and did what the elder sister was saying do. Talk about the scroll. The scroll is called Be Still and Do Not Move. That's what the scroll is called. Want to know what's so interesting? My sister had a dream. Something happened to me about a week ago. She sent a message. I could show you that message. And she said, I just wanted to tell you, don't move. Do not move. Stay wherever you at. Because they moving. They looking for you. That's my sister. I can show you the message. Then the scroll come. Be still and do. He not talking to y'all. Evo want to say they swear up and down they got a connection, but how y'all got a connection? He's still in there. How? How y'all got a connection? All y'all can focus on is the doctrine. You couldn't focus on the situation that Doc's in? Come on now. Yeah, that was peace, be still. You know it. He said, be still and do not move. Same message my sister gave me. I said, shit, say less. Say less, because I sure was finna move. Sure was. He said, no, don't move. Don't tell me nothing else. You know what I mean? Where's the ones with the connection to him? Who can feel when he mad? Who? Who can feel when his spirit's up? Who? Everything that we were taught, they trying to tell y'all is spookism now, which is weird because we were taught away from spookism. Everything we were taught, they trying to tell y'all is fake. It's not. Then one of them said, oh, we beyond the holy tablets. We in that hereafter doctrine. You know what I'm saying? So I asked him, I said, okay, well, since you beyond the holy tablets, what do you say about the rainbow? Well, I don't know. Oh, okay. So when you say you beyond some shit, you supposed to already have that degree under your belt, right? So if you beyond the introduction of what it means to be a Mason, you beyond Enter the Apprentice, if I ask you something about the most basic shit when it comes to the Enter the Apprentice doctrine or degree or grade, you should be able to tell me something. These motherfuckers couldn't cite nothing from the holy tablets. Talking about they beyond it. I said, well, you know what? You would have had to read the shit cover to cover to know some of this. Y'all ain't read it. So how you beyond the holy tablets? I said, we in the hereafter, right? How you get here? In order for you to have gotten to the hereafter, you would have had to acquire what came from that holy tablet, that revelation that got all of y'all out of the sleep. If you ever got out of the sleep. All right, so teach me about the holy tablets. They can't teach me. A lot of people, I don't know where they was at or what they was doing, but they mad at me because I never let go of the rope. You with me? I never let go. And y'all gonna stop saying the holy tablet's outdated just because he know y'all don't understand it. Y'all gonna stop telling me the holy tablet's outdated when it's dates in there that ain't out yet. How is outdated and it ain't dated out? We ain't in 2043. That's in there. Wrong word. Use another word. Right now, will let you understand that. How is outdated and we ain't even hit August 12th, right, of this year yet. Whereas another shift that done took place, what people was looking for last year, okay, you gonna notice if you in tune. We ain't even made it to 2030 yet. We ain't made it to, come on now, I could tell you in the Holy Tablets, he didn't just speak about these dates, he spoke about it multiple times. For a reason though. He said 2003 they be coming. Then he said 2030 they come again. His words, you go listen to Nuwabians Still Under the Spell. Let his words be known, right? His words were, they knew the prophecy was going to be fulfilled. So they blocked me from communicating with people for the whole 2003. This was his words in 2004. He said they blocked me from communicating with people. He said he knew that they said that's the whole reason why they got me off the streets. He said now we got to get this brother off the streets. He said they knew he was going to take the books, go to that pyramid, show everybody what he was talking. He said this is what I've been trying to tell y'all. He said they knew that 2003 was a prophetic year. That's his words. So if 2003 was a prophetic year, he said in the Holy Tablets, if we're blocked, then we'll continue to the year 2030. Huh? We'll continue to the year 2030. Were we blocked? According to Dr. Malachi York, we were blocked. Y'all not listening to him. Y'all not listening to him. According to him, we were blocked. Y'all hear me? So that's what I'm saying. It is y'all stay connected. I don't know what these people got going on, what they doing, but I'm gonna tell you like this, all right? Most of them are gens. All right? He didn't come for every damn body in that tribe. He came for who he came for. And I'm gonna put my hand high in the air right now, pinky extended. He came for me. He came for my Umi. I could vouch for that. Because I came for my Umi, and I wouldn't be coming here if it wasn't for her and him. So he did works to make sure I was raised up in right knowledge in Nuwapu. I caught what he was saying. I know how to damn listen. I know how to follow instructions. So he came to me. It's just like everything else. Just because somebody put on the Nuwabian garb or the Sabian garb or the Ankh on, the Ankh Tweed, the Namus, just because they walk around looking like us don't mean they like us or they with us. You with me? Matter of fact, it's so dirty. Let me show you what it is, right? It's so dirty. The motherfuckers who always popping out with the garb, them the main devils. Ain't that crazy? I'm going to tell you like it is now. I'm drunk. I'm drunk off honey. So I'm only speaking truth right now. Right? They the main ones. They the main ones. It's so sad. So now it's like what's going on is one of the brothers, I think he's the father of the nigga who had a problem with me wearing the what he called the Masonic garb. It wasn't Masonic. It didn't belong to the lodge. I don't know where he got that from. But in 2023, I think it was, last year, he put out, or whoever behind the page, somebody put out an audio of Dr. Melakazi York saying, "I do not talk to Tabby Jet." He said if she's telling people that, she's lying. Or he said she's making up stuff to take money from they, which means money from them. Right? So when she played the tape where he was saying, "I don't want my business out, my legal business out on the net," right? Remember I told y'all that voice sounded like how he sounded maybe 2-3 years ago. And people don't know Pop voice changes. That's why I came on here and talked to the brother. I said, yo, has Pop voice ever changed? Remember it took like 30 minutes for us to finally come to that conclusion? Okay, yeah, his voice changes. Yeah, his sound changes. He'll do it while he's teaching, right? And he'll speak differently. He'll put emphasis on different parts of different words. So he was like, "I do not talk to Tabby J." I said, that sounded like how he sounded recently. That other one sounded like how he sounded 2021, 2022, right? This one sounds like how he sound now. And I'm just sitting back waiting. I'm like, yo, I got audios and stuff that people, hey, look. Ain't nobody told me nothing. I ain't been cleared to release nothing. So I'm just watching everybody run their mouth. Like one of the brothers got on the call and was like, "Oh, I heard Dr. Melakazi York say your name. That's what calmed me down." We supposed to be talking about legal shit. That nigga bring that up. "Oh, that's what calmed me down." That means that now I see. Now you see, as an elder, you don't got no discernment. Well, guess what? I seen you. That's why I didn't pick up your call. I seen you. That's why when you reached out to my brother to try to get to me, I told him to tell you what he told you. You understand? We all see you. You just it took for Dr. Melakazi, and then he says it. He mentions it. He said, "Oh, Dr. Melakazi York mentioned you. You know, he said he says there's something with that. Okay, he can see you. He knows what you're doing. You're all good. Da 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 da." Okay, if you're getting that from Dr. Melakazi York mentioning me, and you hearing it whenever he did it or whatever he said it to you, right? Then why the fuck you still try to make a problem? Then you still try to make a problem. And his whole role and position at that point was to block me from getting to Adrian Patrick. People don't understand. I know what's going on. Because I came right in saying, I'm going to talk to the lawyer. Get him the help he needs. I can work closely with him. That way, I can hear everything Pop saying need to be done, and we can get it done. He ain't like that. He like, "Oh, well, you want to listen to Pop? I'll tell you what Pop." Why the fuck? Yo, first of all, you hearing from Pops through the legal system. It ain't like you got his phone number. You hearing from him through the legal system. If I'm working with Adrian Patrick, that means I'm a part of that team. I can hear what's going on too. And if Pop say we working with Adrian Patrick, he need to raise some money. Guess what I'm gonna come do? Come right on here. I know for sure if I was raising money for Dr. Melakazi York, we'll have that shit way faster than me just raising money by myself. Ain't that right? I mean, let's just be real. Because it's a cause that's set in stone, people can understand it and they know I'm not finna bullshit. I know people will go into their savings for Dr. Melakazi York. I know that for sure. But every time I try to see where money supposed to be spent or sent, guess what? It's the devils, y'all. It's them devils. They devils. Do you hear me? Dr. Melakazi York said, I'm not a money person. I tried to find where to send the money to. He said, put it behind yourself. Hence the reason we're doing a $33,000 fundraiser. He said, put it behind your career. Keep doing what you're doing. Get the message out there. Oh, I said, okay, what is it? I went in this direction. I'm like, damn, it's crazy. The man says he ain't asking for money, but everybody asking for money for the man. Which seems to me somebody bullshitting. And there's so many somebodies, you can't tell them apart. They all the same somebody. It's all Zuin. It's all Zuin. That's why they got a problem with me. You can't be this many motherfuckers with a problem with me and they saying they with Pops. And they want to help Pops. I can play the phone call for y'all. I'll probably do it. I'll play the phone call for y'all when motherfuckers got the janning out. And I came in peacefully. I'm like, yo, I'm going to work with Agent Patrick. I'm going to get him the help that he needs. This motherfucker steady cutting me off. He's steady talking. I'm not talking to you. Then he pulled the wait around thing. Well, Agent Patrick ain't going to deal with nobody unless they dealing with me. All right, whatever then. Because if it don't move smoothly, that ain't Pops. I'm going to tell you that. All right? If you want to know what he got something to do with, it's going to move. When Pops say move, it's going to move. When it's them devils behind it, oh yeah, it's going to be shaky. It's going to be shaky. So it's an interesting thing to watch. Because now that audio done came out, well, I told y'all, I done heard shit about Tyba J. I just ain't never say what was said. Then the audio was put out with one of the audios saying, I do not talk to Tyba J. That don't mean he never talked to her. That just means right now he's saying he don't. Now, here's what I'll give y'all. Before y'all go running, attacking Tyba J. All right? Here's what I can say. Only way she fucked up with me is she started throwing me in lies. I don't understand why she did that. Okay? But I'm still centered enough to tell y'all this. Pops might be telling motherfuckers he don't talk to Tyba J, right? To get motherfuckers off Tyba J. He could be. He could be telling motherfuckers he don't talk to Tyba J, right? The same way he'll, like, look, I'm telling y'all that. Maybe I'm saying too much. Maybe people not ready for what I'm saying. Because everybody telling on each other. Everybody saying this person doing this person doing that. And he keeps saying all y'all work together. Only thing he can't do is make you motherfuckers listen. So what'd he do? What I would do is I satisfy whatever the fuck somebody coming to me with just so they can still do the work I'm telling them to do. If you saying this person a problem, okay, oh yeah, that's a problem. You have to stay away from them. Fine. The other person saying you a problem, and I'll tell them stay away from you. Fine. Because the work still got to get done. Y'all won't work together. And if one of y'all feel like one got more favor, all y'all going to stop working because you're that self-centered. You're that selfish. That if something don't go your way, y'all will sit it down. He knows that. He knows that. His thing is everybody wants the trophy. Like the Student of the Month sticker. Everybody wants a trophy. Everybody wants to say, I did it. Nobody wants to say, we did it. We got them out. We came together. We stopped fussing. We stopped fighting. We stopped slandering. We stopped. Come on now. They don't want to listen. Y'all with me? So you better come too. So now, how would Tyba J flip it? Who knows? Maybe she'll say it's AI. Whatever. What I can say is for sure, Dr. Melakazi York did say that. He did say he ain't talking to her. He don't know what she got going on. And they probably gonna run with the part where he said he ain't talking to her. They not gonna highlight the part where he said if she say she is, she only collecting money from people. She's stealing money from them. Now, every time I go to Tyba J Live, it's another $10,000 she need. For Pops now. Every time I turn around, it's another $10,000 she need. My whole thing, I was literally telling her, I'm like, look, you need the money, we're going to get it up. I don't want your help. No, it ain't that you don't want my help. You don't want me finding out what's going on, do you? Because you know I will. She got shook up when I started calling people names. She like, I don't know where you coming from or who you are, da-da-da-da. Yo, then recognize the spirit then. You don't got to know who I am. recognize what moved through. Remember them late night calls, which was like 3 of them, where you were telling me stuff you said you weren't supposed to say. And notice, I still ain't came on here and said it. Some of the things you told me not to say, you went on the web and said. Which I don't understand that. If you were saying these things could get Pop in trouble, then why the hell was you saying them? Just to prove a point. You hear me? So it's a lot going on the inside where the gens are telling on each other, they setting each other up, they fighting each other. You know what I mean? They're supposed to have a court date of September for Pops. Sometime in September, who knows? It'll be interesting, it's my birthday. Sometime in September, they supposed to have a court date for Pops. I asked Ramses, as they called him, Prince York, I said, what date is the court date? He said I had to join something called the War Room to find out. I know what the fuck they talking about. The War Room is that NDA shit, non-disclosure agreement shit. I signed something, and that mean I can't talk about what's going on. I'll tell you, this shit is deep. From somebody who just been here, I'm like, yo, why won't y'all work together? It can't be that personal. It can't be that personal. Whatever issues y'all got, it can't be that personal. Myself and Young Elder, when Tyler Jet started slamming us through the mud and dragging my name and all the other stuff, anybody that did it, what we came on here and did, we said, look, peacefully, all right, hands up. We don't got no problem with you, okay? We don't have no issue with you. You saying all this stuff about us, fine. We just want Pop home. Can we work together? We reached our hand out, what they do? They smacked it. And y'all saw it. I told Young Elder, I said, look, if we go on here and we make this video saying we're going to help her anyway, and she's still slamming you, then you already got your answer right there. Or what forces is moving through her. And then it's like, how many times do you have to lie on somebody, right, to be qualified as a devil? How many times do you have to slander someone, no truth behind what you're saying, before you classify it as a devil? You with me? So it's a lot of that going on. Pops knows that it's white devils, black devils, orange devils, yellow, green. He knows. He knows what's going on in the tribe, right? Partially because everybody telling on each other. I swear. And this is what I'm telling you. People wanted me to push Booster back, all this other stuff. I heard Dr. Melakazi York say, you can't stop Nuwapu. He didn't say you can't stop Booster back. I heard him say it. He said, you can't stop Nuwapu. You can't stop Nuwapu. Some of y'all who stuck thinking that you're elevating. If I ask you questions about our older books and you don't know the answers to any of them, you did not graduate. You're resting. You understand? You know how we test that people graduate, right? Am I losing anybody? Y'all don't remember EOCT? End of the course test? You have to be able to pass that shit, don't you? Before you go on to the next grade. You get tested into the next grade, right? Y'all ain't passed. You can call yourself Sabians, Wusabat all you want to. You can say we in the hereafter doctrine all you want to. I ain't trying to hear nothing after you say it. How y'all in the hereafter and Pop in prison? Who brought you to the hereafter? Y'all went to the hereafter and left him in prison? Yet you don't know nothing about what was here before after got here? After show would be like, yo, what was here? You like, we don't know. All we know is you here. And y'all want me to listen to you and follow behind. No, I walk with Pops, the spirit of Yanun in tone. That's who and what I walk with. If I was supposed to be silent, all right, beyond the time that I had to take for my new voice to come in, then that would have been my update. My update was not stop doing what you're doing. My update was not I got a problem with your letter to 21 Savage. I don't know where she got that from. My update wasn't none of that. My update was keep doing what you're doing. Keep on moving. Don't stop. That's what I got. Like the hands of time. I said, say less. Say less. You know what I mean? So keep doing what y'all doing. I see y'all. I want to take the time to shout out all of y'all who've been making videos, edits, putting Dr. Melikazi York's teachings in them, putting his voice in it. All right? I appreciate all of y'all. Appreciate love all y'all. I see y'all. We see you. All of you who've been taking your time to just tell people, yo, you ever heard about this person, Dr. Melikazi York? You know what I mean? Yo, let me talk to you about right knowledge. Let me send you this link. Those who put links in their group chats for the boys to listen to, I see you. Those who was cleaning up, talking to their mama, and then you just say, hey, let me tell you about a friend of mine. Let me introduce you to a friend of mine. You know what I mean? You know what that was you doing? You were breathing on them. Like how in the upper room, the one called Jesus was breathing on the disciples. You put the ruh or the spirit on them. The right knowledge, the right way, the way, the straight and narrow, the straight path, Sirat the Mustaqim. You breathing on them now. You got the spirit of righteousness moving through you. You understand? And you got to know that the spirit of righteousness is not about bashing people who ain't got there yet. You understand? And you got to understand, having the spirit of righteousness doesn't mean that you're righteous. We all got ways to go before we complete the transformation. Don't matter. You can still pass on that spirit. Let the spirit be ready, rise, go. Ready, rise, go. How you say rise, Faise? There's no reason to set. He said, put the moon under your feet. Make the sun your crown. You hear me? And now y'all are out here as orators, and I see you, and y'all are doing what I said do, which is what's needed. Now I'm not by myself anymore. You know what I mean? That's why I say keep going. I see you. The sisters came and said, 450 books. Anybody DM me to get them? 450 Apostle books. DM me, I'll give it to you. That's how it's supposed to be. We couldn't get niggas to do that for 22 years. Do you know that? They want to sell his books. They want to make money off his books. That's all they focus on. Even though Dr. Melikazi York is this type of person, right? Right? He'll put the books in your store for you to sell, for you to make money, for you to take care of your family. Just make sure you pay your rent. Take care of the bookstore. He wanted people to make money, don't get me wrong. He wanted people to be able to sustain themselves. He didn't want people to be greedy. That's not what he wanted. That's not what he wants. You know what I mean? Keep reading the books. If you got the actual facts, fine, read them. See what connects. You got the books, the original books, read them. Don't let nobody tell you don't read the original books. Let me tell you how you know what books to read. Whichever ones pop out to you. Do I need to say it again? Whichever ones of Pop's books jump out to you, that's what you read. You hear me? That's what you read. You might be looking and say, what is this? Great balls of fire cast to the planet Earth. Or great fireballs cast to the planet Earth. You open it, he get to talking about something you going through. Specifically you. All right? If you're more attracted to the actual facts books, fine. Okay? Read, read, read. All right? You're not on this walk to take a seat. So you start reading in Christianity, keep walking. Don't stop reading thinking that you done got the degree of Christianity. You start reading in Buddhism. You start reading in Islam. You start reading in Jainism. You start reading in Judaism. Whatever you start reading at, don't sit there. That's where a lot of these people got messed up. They sat there, thought that they understood what was going on, and they don't realize everything's a school. You're still in hell. Do I need to say it again? Everything's a school. You're still in hell. Oh, we're in the hereafter. Don't look like it. The hereafter was supposed to be built by Nubians. And the only Nubians who could actually build the hereafter are the Nubians who could actually build the hereafter. How you going to be in the hereafter and you still an old being? You're not a newer being yet. Y'all with me? Remember who we're dealing with. The tester. Remember, this is still the great test. Don't fail. Don't y'all feel like newer beings? Since you found me, or since I found you, however you want to say it. Don't you feel like newer beings now? If they bring up this person, that leader, this country's explosion, da-da-da-da, don't you have the ability to overstand it all now? To the point where if you were to go run behind any of these people, YP, Yaki, Rashad G, whoever, you wouldn't want to stay. You'd be like, this shit moving too damn slow. This motherfucker's moving like this. That's how you would be. I know you would. You'd be like, ain't no way we finna go somewhere like this. You know what I mean? Because something in your spirit was tired of you raising your hand, asking motherfuckers questions, and them getting mad at you, telling you to go within. You know what I mean? Y'all got tired of this shit. I know y'all did. I saw y'all was right there looking at you. I said, you tired of that yet? You like, hell yeah. I said, watch this. I grabbed your leg and said, do that. I grabbed the other one and said, do that now. You said, you don't say. You said this. Then you said this. Oh. I said, look back behind you. You said, what's that? I said, that's distance, nigga. That's distance. That's distance, nigga. That's what you were asking for, right? That's what you were asking for. I sure damn well was asking for distance. That's crazy. Now you done traveled. Now you go back, you like, what the fuck am I here for? That's why they didn't want y'all to know who he is. You hear me? Because what's the point? Now, I'm not saying you can't learn shit from people. You can learn shit from any motherfucking body. Let me ask you a question. Do you feel like 19 Keys is going to teach you something that Google can't teach you about banking? Do you think 19 Keys will teach you something that Google can't teach you about the fifth dimension? I think Google might be able to beat the hell out of what he can do with the EZ zone or the fourth state of matter, because he gnawed the shit out of that. You think he could teach you something about quantum physics that you can't learn from Brian Greene? Brian Greene is a Caucasoid. He ain't telling you to invest in his bank, none of that. He's just Caucasoid, just doing what he's doing. This so-called information stuff that everybody talking about, that's every damn where. This motion, this event ain't everywhere. You gotta be here. You gotta be here to feel it. It's like, damn, people start trying to, I know what y'all going through. People asking you to explain to them what this is. And you gotta be like, oh, all right, where do I start? You wanna know how I know you go through it? Because I still go through it. Every time somebody asks me, it's a new answer. Y'all see the brother come in asking, hey, what's the name of this? What's the name of this movement or religion? Or that? Didn't I put it in my books? Who remember? In my book, I think it was Rehab. Didn't I state explicitly that they were going to start asking, what's the name of this? What's the name of this here movement? What does this call, this movement you have? And they wouldn't know what to do. They want to call it a movement. They want to call it a religion. They want to call it something. And I just give them the same answer I told y'all to give them. What's the name, y'all? What's the name? 4 words. It, you ready? Doesn't, one more time. It, you ready? Doesn't have one. It don't have one. Ain't no damn name. Ain't no more name. There's about as much name left as it is corn. Ain't no more. Well, how can you do that? You just say it's no... Because I fucking can. What are you talking about? What's your nationality? Alive. I'm doing to them what Jesus was doing, wasn't he? Jesus used to give people responses and it would stump them. And he wasn't trying to be clever. That's the only thing. It's a different motherfucker trying to be clever, be a smart ass. No, I'm just telling you the truth. My nationality is alive. You want my signature? Yeah, put your signature onto the paper. I put my mouth to the paper. Ha. He said, what was that? My signature. What are you talking about? That's my sign of me being alive. My sign of my nature. Ha. There you go. That's not no signature. That is the signature. You wanted a sign that I'm alive, right? I wouldn't be able to do that if I wasn't alive. Motherfucker can't copy that signature down. I have a hard time trying to forge my shit. I don't play these games. I'm not supposed to play these games, and you not either. You hear me? You don't get caught up in the mores. You know the mores. You learn it. All right? Put it in your pocket. Use it for what you'll use it for. Keep walking. If the Moors grab your hand and say, where you going? Say, to the east. And leave them standing there if they don't want to keep walking. But you got to correct your status, brother. I did. I did. You don't see me? The more I walk up this mountain, the more my status gets corrected. Because the more I travel, the lighter I become. Travel light. You don't know what that means? If you travel up a mountain to the highest peak, you go up to Mount Everest, the peak of Mount Everest. Guess what happens? You become lighter. Make me a truth teller. How is that possible, Faise? Because you're further away from the center of gravity. This has been tested and proven scientifically. You will weigh less at the top of a mountain, all right, than you will at the summit of it. Travel light. What you got with that? What's all that? These my bags. Bag lady, you gonna hurt your back. Let them know, Erica. Let them know. Drop all that off. That's baggage. And this ain't the bag age. You hear me? You don't have no time. You ain't got no time to argue with these people about religion. None of that. Telling you. Stay on the path. That's be still and do not move. Stay on that path. You want to know how to be still and do not move? I'm going to show you right here. You ready? This is how you be still and do not move. That's how you do it. This is how you be still and do not move. This is how you be still and do not move. So what are you talking about? Because the movement that people think is movement ain't movement. You with me? The things people think they're doing to a sin all right, ain't actually being done. That's why I said on my song, Two Left Feet. Are you with me? On my song, Two Left Feet, what I say? It's a landslide where I'm standing. Because I could stand still and still be traveling. So long as I have the right way. RITE. Be still and do not move. Stay right where you are. It's cyber chase for real. Cyber chase, we're moving. We're beating hacker at his game. Y'all ain't listening. Da, 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 da. The mother boy to catch him every time. Who know what it said? Da, 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 da. Shit. Cyber world. We got the power. I know what they got. I'll tell you that. Tell you that much if you asking me. They got the power. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then cyberspace, face to face. We stick together all the time. Some people can't sing that. They can't sing that part. They gotta be cause y'all won't stick together. That's all we've been saying do. Chase is on. Y-B-E-R, chase. Niggas forgot about the motherboard. They done joined sides with the hacker. We don't got nobody who can calculate anymore. Nobody has overstanding. Where is Digit at? Some people don't know what I'm talking about. Some people do. It's time to ascend, city. Notice in my Ascend City art, my cover art I put out briefly, my hand reaching down. You don't see my whole body there. But it's reaching saying, hey, look, last call. Last call. All right? There's certain things I know I'm not allowed to say. Certain things I'm on point about, I'm not allowed to point people to yet. What I can say is disagreeableness can't go with us. You can't go with us. You're disagreeable, he ain't going to want to be around you. We're not going to want to be around you. Like, we're going to stop you at the gate. Where you going? You got to be where we at. That's why I say, when I said do the rainbow, y'all agreed. Y'all stood there and agreed with me. These motherfuckers, all they want to do is disagree. We don't have time for that. I'm trying to figure out how somebody could tell me in one sentence that they're working on pop legal, and in the next sentence you want to argue with people. Niggas say, oh, you just like to talk. Why? Because I answered your question. I wasn't supposed to be able to answer it. Right? No, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. It became, because I was talking about the sciences, right, that the sister wanted us to talk about in the chat. Then Prince came on, or Prince York came on with the Williams and Williams thing. The sister said, don't do that. He didn't care. He did it anyway. Right? So I said, well, regarding the scroll that we were told to talk about, I said in verse 79 of Be Still and Do Not Move by Padma Babyanun or Dr. Malachi Z. York, right? He spoke about not believing anybody. Don't believe anybody. Always ask questions. And what's so interesting about that is that's one of the things Prince York said he was upset about. When I came in the first time about a month ago and was trying to figure out what was going on, I'm asking questions. He going off on the call saying, you know, people asking all these questions, just send the money. Da, 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 da. What's all these questions for? What do you mean? What we were taught to do? What's all of what we were taught to do for? I was taught, don't believe anybody. So if I'm asking questions, it's for great reason. I'm not shutting down what you're doing. That would be me saying I know everything there is to know about Williams and Williams. I don't know everything there is to know about it. It could be 100% authentic. It could be 100% false. You want to know what I was taught to do to help me figure out what to do? Because when in doubt, you do nothing. So I ain't gonna make a move because I got doubt. Right? I'm gonna ask questions. And that's what I did. He got upset with me. Started disrespecting my father for whatever reason. I don't know why they even let him do that. The Ansar who sat there and let him do that. I don't know why. This is some nigga named Bodie running for president. Some nigga named Bodie. Nobody who been around would ever say some nigga named Bodie. That was intentionally disrespectful. And he know that's my father. That's why he did it. That's why he did it. It's about disrespect and disrespect. Even when I talked to the sister, Waki, she was like, look, don't argue with people. She's like, just don't argue with them. Because some people like to argue. She said, I'm not saying my nephew, but some people like to argue. I heard her. You feel me? Come like, damn, if y'all really, why would you keep up mess if people are trying to figure out how to really help right now? You get on a legal call just to challenge the legal who's on or the attorney who's on there instead of just reaching out to the attorney. You showboating. If there's a challenge or if there's some discrepancies, reach out to the actual attorney and don't play games when the attorney is asking, what's the name of your attorney? And you say, well, that's to be revealed. This is not a game. You know what I mean? Everybody's listening to and watching how this is going on. So I asked, because he kept pushing this Williams and Williams thing. They got some video they done put out. I don't know if it's AI. Some boys talking about what all they did and how they can contribute. Pop said all the money already sent for that. Just gonna repeat that. He said all the money is there. His words were, all the money is there. He said they're still asking people to send money up there. I heard everything I need to know with that. Okay, but I'm still not shutting it down. I'm saying, okay, let's see what's going on. He said, he put it up there. I said, when's the court date? He said, join the war room and find out. I said, I just wanted an answer. I said, it's cool, right? And I moved on to talking about what we were talking about in the chat, right? What'd he say? He said, what'd he say? Soldiers. No, he said, soldiers know what's going on. Bystanders find out. You know what I mean? Listen, I don't know if that's a threat, meaning if that's supposed to be something that's negative to me. Here's what I want to say on record. If I don't know shit and I'm just a bystander, it's not going to be no tongue-in-cheek moment when y'all actually get them out. Does anybody understand what I'm saying? Are you going to point at me and say, how we got them out? I'm going to be like, yeah, that was the fucking point. You're trying to win. I'm not trying to, bro, I'm not battling you. We're fighting the beast, right? Everybody supposed to be fighting the beast, the system that locked them down. So if I don't know what's going on and I'm a bystander and I'm just going to find out, that's a good thing then. Because so long as it gets done, bro, if you need the badge, bro, I promise you, you can have it. I'll make it. I'll make the badge. I'll come on here, I'll put your name up, we'll make a song about it, bro, we'll go big with it. If you need the badge for Pop to come home, you can have the badge. I don't want the badge, I want him home with two different beings. What's wrong with these people? You got to find out. You know what I'm saying? Bystanders going to find out. There's always some snappy, sassy shit going on. Bro, all I asked for was, what's the court date? Do you think me knowing the court date would stop them from having court? What the fuck? He said, I know the court date. Ha 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 ha. No, man, come on now. It's a word and a number, bro. That's all I wanted. We got the month. You say September. What day, bro? Niggas ain't knowing nothing. So you got to find out. Join the war room. Okay, what if I'm an op? What if I join the war room and I'm an op? You still going to tell the op, right? So what the fuck the difference would it make if I'm in the war room and I find out and I'm on his chat and I find out? Everybody's so genius. I just want Pop home. That's it. If you gonna help him, shout out. I said salute to you. Salute to Prince anybody. Ibrahim, all y'all. If y'all gonna help him, bro, stop making this about personal stuff. I don't care what's going on. And here go the thing. Ibrahim, you were lied to. But I ain't had time to talk on a legal call about your discrepancies with what your sister done told you. Because your sister didn't say none of that when we went on live in front of everybody. I said, what is the problem? There was no problem. But you know, that's how it can happen. You think somebody's coming for your sister or threatening your sister. So I know, I respect it. I get active too. My sister coming, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna also find out if what my sister's saying is true. I ain't gonna come to the nigga on some bullshit, especially if he family. I'm gonna really find out what's going on for real. You ain't do none of that. You just hopped on, oh, we built like that for real, da-da-da-da-da. Come on, dog. Y'all the elders, and y'all want us to respect y'all. But this how y'all deal with us. We got more sense than y'all. You feel me? You been around Pops, and that's how you talking? That's how you coming? But look, it's all good. If you helping Pop, I'm with you. I don't got no problem with you. I don't got no problem with you. Anybody that's helping him. My thing is, damn, okay, every time something pop off, I put all that to the side when it come for Pops. Or when it come to Pops. They don't do that. They get stuck on personal stuff. And I heard Pop voice, not in my head. I heard his voice on a call say, this was when Tyler Jet released one of the calls. He was like, if all of y'all can put y'all personal differences to the side, just come together and get this done. He said, look, I know I'm the most handsome man on the planet. This is what he said. He said, I know I'm the most handsome man on the planet. I know everybody loves me the most. He said, but while y'all doing this, I'm being tortured in here. And she had like she understood what he was saying. Went right there. It's like when she got out of that room, she went into her car and went live and started talking more shit. He said, I heard this man say, work with this person, work with that person, work with that. And she continued or proceeded to work with none of those people. She actually proceeded to do the opposite. She slandered those people. Slammed them. I don't agree with what she did with taking Pop's daughter and smearing her all over the net. I don't care what was said about me. I still don't agree with that. That was weird to me because it was that same person who helped us make a connection. And you were that close with her all this time, and then all of a sudden you slamming her and slandering her and bashing her name. I didn't rock with that. I still don't rock with it. That just show more about your character. Because if you knew she was doing all this stuff and you was so turned off about it or disgusted about it, why you was fucking with her? Why you was talking to her? Why you was dealing with her? Why you was saying anybody who come through her is good? That's how we connected. Oh, if you come through her, then I know you're good. I know you're good, brother. Then why you do that to her? You know what I mean? And you think Pop would have been like happy about that? Oh, yeah, you got my daughter. Same reason why when the shit popped out with y'all, I'm like, yo, nah, this how we gonna handle that. Nah. Handle it like this. Can't do that. You with me? They can say what they want to say. Oh, this shit documented. I handled shit the right way, bro. Come on now. That don't make me no bitch. I'm just handling shit how we taught to handle it. Everybody want to prove they gangster. Everybody want to prove this, that, and the third. Bro, we were taught to be civilized. Y'all using the gangster shit on the tribe, bro. Use the gangster shit outside. Come on now. Woofing up on a young nigga. I'm like, bro, you think that... Whatever. I'm like, I feel like an elder out here. Everybody looks smaller. That shit crazy. I'm just doing what we were told to do. Now, I was going crazy. I'm doing this, that, and the third. Hitting people's names, da-da-da-da. I could still be on that. But when the call came through, and I got direct word that Pop really want everybody to just focus on working with each other, I stopped all that. You know what I mean? It was highlighted that that's all he really want right now. And I was asked to do it. So I'm like, shit, whatever he say, I'm on it. You saying this? All right, you working with him. I already know you working with him. I know you handling this with him. And this is what we need. Because I was asking that sister, yo, they saying you need money. Well, I need to send the money. So I don't need no money. Lifeway tried to help the same sister. He did. He sent her some money, and then he tried to send more money. And she was like, yo, I don't need no. You already sent money. You feel what I'm saying? He was going to pay everything that was needed. She was like, no. The nation can pitch in. People can pitch. You already helped. That don't sound like somebody who trying to leech off the masses. You feel what I'm saying? And I done tested and proved these people. Hey, both Pops and the sister, they not about money. Because if she was about money, I'm telling y'all, if she was about money, I'm just not saying her name because I don't know if it's appropriate right now. You feel me? Even though other people saying her name. Everything people told me not to say, they saying. Whatever. You know what I mean? I was told to not put certain things out. But what I can say, if she was really all about money and not helping her family, that particular sister who I went to about all this stuff that was going on, she would have asked me for money. She didn't. And it was being stressed to both Dr. Malachi Dior and the sister that I have a big following and I can raise funds and all of that. And they both still was like, yo, no. It ain't the money thing. That ain't what we on. Tell him to do this. I got separate orders and I just listen. So it's like, can't we all just get along? And it seemed like it should be that simple, right? I get it. Everybody got that fire in them. I understand. Hey man, shout out to all the Ansaru. I'm not your age. I'm not your generation. I wouldn't be able to pop right knowledge how I pop right knowledge without y'all. Everything y'all put in. I walked on Tom Ray, y'all built that. Do you think I don't respect y'all? I'm just not y'all. You know what I mean? What I mean by I'm not y'all? Which I can tell you I'm disappointed in y'all, right? I could tell you that, and you still not want to kill me for it. I'm disappointed because y'all had way more discipline than we do, right? Y'all the ones who was walking miles every day, getting out there. Y'all made Nuwapu really hit the scene. So I'm disappointed that I have to grow up and realize, like I have to ask, where y'all at? And I'm not the only one who asked that. Because I heard Doc ask that too. He said, yo, tell Stessa Sonic and them that just because they don't have the Ansars of that day and time, that don't mean that they don't still have people that's out here. He said the Ansars might have taken on a different name and different movement. He said they need to know it's people still out here. All right? I'm not y'all. Y'all, my generation is not you. Okay? Some of y'all 25, 30, 40 years older, 50 years older than me. Y'all were there to witness what y'all witnessed, my father included. Okay? So I'm not y'all. I don't think I'm y'all. I don't think y'all are to be disrespected. However, remember when y'all had that fire in y'all. That's all I'm saying. Instead of thinking that I'm intending to disrespect or overstep, just remember that y'all had fire in y'all. And if there were certain things I was supposed to know about the chain of command, all this other stuff, guess what? It wasn't given to me to know. So the best thing that you could do is exercise that same type of patience that Dr. Malachi York, Imam Asa, exercised for you when it comes to me. So shout out to all of the ones who do. Because not all the Ansars turn their back on us. Shout out to the ones who were patient with us. As we growing up in the world where they gave us one wing and then threw us out the nest, said fly. We wasn't even fully developed. They came and took Tama Ray. Did y'all ever think about that? We had one wing. And the first thing they want to talk about is my generation is flying around in circles. You know what I mean? Did you ever consider the fact or consider the fact that we only had one wing? The other wing we had to build ourselves. Yeah, we were looking. Yeah, we were waiting. Yeah, we were watching. We saw all of it. So now I get of age. I say, okay, I'll pick up the flag. Look, I didn't grow up being influenced by just industry artists now. I had Nuwapian rappers I used to listen to, and they were Ansaru or Ansari. I grew up listening to them. You know what I mean? I remember here is up the prominence of Malachi Zior. I woke up in the AM thinking that we was fighting. I'm 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old listening to this stuff. Research all them. I'm like, yo, these bro, yeah, I'm with whatever they are. This sounds right to me. You with me? I was influenced by them. I remember one of the brothers said they saw the flag of freedom touch the ground, saw him grabbing it. I'm like, okay, I'm grabbing it with him. You know what I mean? Okay, he grabbed the flag, I'm grabbing the flag. All right, we both got it. Then I grow up and look around and say, yo, anybody else got the flag with me? Niggas is back there, 2 miles, say, oh yeah, we got it. Stuff in their face. I'm like, bro. How? How you got it? You got nachos. I got the flag. So then I was like, fuck it. Forward march. I just started marching. I didn't know where I was going. All I knew was that I listened to the voice wherever it was telling me to go. Hey, started moving in high school. All right, fuck it. Pharaoh clan, nigga, with Pharaoh clan. All right, start teaching them there. Take Nuwapu to elementary, middle, and high school. Start your organization. I just listened. I just did whatever I was told to do. You know what I mean? That's how I know I seen shit start shifting. I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing this. That's how I know the same motherfuckers who was saying we need to grab the flag started trying to snatch it from me. I'm like, yo, it's room. There's room. You know what I mean? You grab a part. No. So you let me iron carry this heavy ass flag. Now here you come. We almost at that damn finish line, right? Here you come trying to snatch it from me. Tomorrow. I was helping him. You ain't help him. What? Yo, what was your role? I was playing the drum. Did I come and try to snatch the drum from you? We needed the drum too, nigga. God damn, do anybody understand what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Like, why you trying to snatch this shit from me again? Explain real quick, god damn it. They go to the finish line right there. Look, niggas, look, they catching up. You steady trying to snatch the baton. I want to cross it. Bro, we're right there. I want to cross it. No. You're stepping on my foot. Get out of my foot, god damn it. What you doing, Faise? You stepping on my foot. Let him. Are you sure you did you have to tell him he was stepping on your foot? Did I have to tell him, nigga, to stepping on my foot already? What the fuck are you talking about? It's your fault you stepping on your foot. Put it down. We right there at the finish line. How my foot get over, this nigga come and kick it. Come on now. Somebody had to do this shit, y'all. I'm only doing my part. Y'all understand? I'm not saying I'm doing everything. I'm just doing my part. Whatever you're doing, you'll do it. Motherfucker steady. Come on, man. I look back, I get excited. I think motherfuckers running to catch up with me. You know what I mean? To cheer me on. Motherfuckers grab the shit. I see you, bro, Ish. Shout out Ish, man. I met Ish when I was 14 years old. We done had plenty of time. You know what I mean? I'm Bodie's son now. We done bumped heads a few times. But he always, you know, he gave me room to grow. He gave me room to grow. And we came back a few times. I came back to him and said, look, hey, man, you was right about that. I was tripping on that. But, you know, I had to go through it. And he opened the door. He never shut me out. You know what I mean? At least not completely. We people, we do our thing. You know what I mean? But I ain't never been shut completely out by him. And that's not just one of the Ansars. You know what I mean? That's Pop's son. You know what I mean? And he was there for a lot of this. He knew my father personally, all of that. And he embraced me. But I got you, Ish. I'm going to come get him. I appreciate you. Y'all know? So it's like, for us to be this close, I'm just waiting on that phone call. I don't know who it's going to come from and when. That's what I'm waiting on. You know what I mean? People, I know the neighbor probably think there's a bottle of Henny in my damn hand. It's some honey, nigga, honey. He's out here drinking honey. He's drinking Henny. Nah, man, I'm waiting on that phone call. Oh, he out. Okay. Cool. Cool. You know what I mean? Maybe everybody can stop this shit now. If my dad running for president, he running for president. Why motherfuckers disrespecting that? Like, that's some little shit. That's how Bobby Hemming was like, he got a couple 1,600 books. A couple? Say it one more time, Bobby. Say what? Say it one more time. He got a couple 1,600 books. They gotta add that couple there. He speak a couple 19 languages. He speak a what? You heard I say he speak a couple 19 languages. A couple 19. Yeah, he was a couple millionaire. He was a couple millionaire. Why y'all gotta do him like that? I don't get it. I just don't understand, man. Why he made y'all all that mad? Damn. That you can literally think you saying something by saying somebody got a couple 1,600 books. And you ask them how many books they got, they say, I got a couple. Where the rest of it at, Bobby? Why you don't got a couple 1,600 books? If he's just a man, why everybody should be just a man then, right? If he's just how everybody else is, then everybody else should just be how everybody else is, shouldn't he? Hey, man, all I can say is the grandest salute possible to Dr. Melakazi York. You know what I mean? My life is worth living. No matter whatever I go through, I got to spin on things that I know I'm responsible for everything I do. I'm not looking and waiting for nobody to save me. You know what I mean? I got right knowledge. And right knowledge ain't something that you get and you just put in your pocket. Right knowledge is something that you apply to everything in your life. I have the essence of Tama Ray in my soul. Sometimes the shit feel like a dream, I tell y'all that. And it's real. Sometimes I feel like a dream. There's nowhere on earth like that. You say, what about the pyramids of Giza? Bro, you go up there to Giza, whoever goes to Giza, you ain't gonna feel Tama Ray. It don't feel the same. You know what I mean? And the pyramids, 7 wonders of the world. It don't feel like Tama Ray. The community, the camaraderie, the sense of family, where everybody was Umi, everybody was Uber. Everybody. Like, if they older than us, that's Umi and Uber. Everybody looked out for each other. So I'm gonna hold on to that. I don't care if I hold on to that till I'm 50, 60 years old, y'all. 70 years old, so I'm gonna hold on. Why? Because that's what kept me balanced. Right knowledge let me think, like it lets me allow, or it makes it be that I allow people to think they more gangster than me. That's right knowledge. You know what? You right. You got it. You know what I mean? I listen to everything everybody say. I hear what's going on, people in the games, shit, niggas in the music industry say all the side shots they putting out. I'm like, okay. I'm focused. I got something to do. Right now, this gave me something to do. Because if I was bored, come on now. People don't understand. With right knowledge, you a worse gangster than anybody could be. Because I'm smart. Highly intelligent. So they're like, what? And I'm not talking about you're highly intelligent alone. I'm just adding stuff to the belt that you might be able to proceed later. So what? Ain't no thing I can't take over. Nothing. He think he pop now. I hear you. Nigga going live, get niggas pop now. Ain't nobody else going live. I'm the only motherfucker be going live. Everybody else have resorted to carousel posts, the pictures. You see them started changing where they post the words and they make one word red every now and again, and it took that swag. Okay, whatever. Everybody making videos, reels. Ain't nobody on live. They ain't got shit to talk about. They can't stay on live long because it ain't no TikTok video. Eventually, they just start looking at the comments and just reading them. What you say? All right. Yeah, man. All right. What you say? He on a mission to pop that right knowledge. Yeah, man. He on a mission to pop that right knowledge. What you say? 1E Davis. Flame, flame, flame. Hell yeah. Flame, flame. 1E Davis. Green heart, green heart, green heart. Hell yeah. D. Donnell joined. Nurse Willie joined. Y'all ain't got shit to talk about. These folks don't be having nothing to talk about. So I know what nigga talk about. He got a couple songs, think he hot now. Who? Who got a couple songs and think they hot? Because if you talking about anybody that's in the industry, they might be hot, right? So who the one with a couple songs and think they hot? Who the one going live getting popped? Shaya. I know who you talking about, gang. I know, bro. It's not that serious. Damn. He didn't even get mad off letters. I ain't even made no diss. Shit. And really become doing a fundraiser. I don't think I'm gonna have time to respond, cause to go spend that damn money is like it'll put a dent in the fundraiser. So I ain't gonna be able to respond to you motherfucker how I could. Which probably best. Cause what? That cool though. Why don't they say my name? He got a couple songs think he hot now. These niggas. Yo, 21 Savage, wasn't you the same nigga talking about some all that these niggas don't get y'all no points. Y'all niggas don't be talking about no names. Y'all don't be saying no. Y'all, you sure as hell won't say the name though. All we get is pronouns. He, they. Telling you. You want to know something else? Drake got a song called Blue, Green, Red. Going backwards. You understand? When we done went from the red to the green, now we in the blue. Y'all see how this go? Again, I could make videos explaining all this shit. People say, you reaching. I mean, I was reaching with my house getting shot up. I was reaching when a nigga literally pulled up with a gun out the window to my face, ski mask on, right? Couldn't pull the trigger for some reason. I was reaching with all that. I'm making all this shit up. It's like, bro, all in a day's work? I'm making all this up in one day's work. Is what you trying to explain to me? Well, shit, I'm fine then. How far must I be? Damn. Then when Said hit me up and was like, how much you want for a show? I'm trying to book you ASAP. Like, you can literally feel this nigga pacing through the text. That nigga said, I'm trying to book you ASAP. I was reaching then too. I made him comment that. I paid him to comment. Say, oh, this would be dope if you do this. I got proof of that. Why would Said be trying to book me for a show knowing none of them 4PF niggas really fuck with me? I'm not talking about y'all who be putting 4PF in your thing. That's different. 4PF do not fuck with Phase 1. They're not allowed. If Dominique look over their shoulder, they watch my shit, what you doing? He gonna take their phone. They not allowed. Cause Nuda didn't have no problem with me. We went to school together. I was teaching them shit. I taught a whole course with this nigga. You know what I mean? Told him he was gonna be a celebrity, a star, all that before it happened. I told him that. I said, look how your peers responding to you. You're a star. You're gonna be a celebrity. It comes with power. Remember, encouraging him the whole way. He didn't really have a problem with me. He just not allowed to deal with me. Y'all never had a problem with me. You know what I mean? I know DT, cold-hearted, none of them. You don't got no problem with me. Remember me? Remember me You ain't never had no issues. We ain't never had no issues. You know? So why would Said be like, I want to book you for a show? And then it was a post and delete. Remember that, right? He didn't keep it up long. Cause I responded. People probably don't remember that part. When he commented that shit, what'd I say? I said, DM me, I'm with that. I'm like, oh, how much I want for a show? Shit, DM me, I'm with it. He took it down. Said, this nigga different. He didn't bite the bait. And I was confused. What make you think I would? When? When I let that off? I was like, damn, maybe I shouldn't be pushing the green light shit. Cause motherfucker think that really mean I'm green. He said, green, okay, cool. How much you want for a show? I'm trying to book you. You with me? And baby still talking shit too. Don't get it misconstrued. He still talking shit. He just talking shit on the song All 10. He said, I'll put it on your head, little nigga, keep it up. Hey, no disrespect, Dominique. You've been doing this since 2018, gang. Right now, it's just we have a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you basically just employing niggas at this point. He having meetings with them like they in the Wiz and shit. Don't bring me no bad news. At this point, bro, you just like paying niggas way at this point. I'll put it on your head. Oh, you will? Like in the future? Little nigga, keep it up. Who, bro? Nobody bothering you. Right? Yeah, I mean? Of course, you could beat me at talking. Just wait till I catch up. Wait, y'all still finna catch up with a nigga, bro. Y'all been finna catch up with me since 2018. Of course, you could beat me at talking. Who, bro? They don't know who you talking about. First, they don't know. That's confusing why a nigga would even say I could beat him at talking. I wouldn't even admit that. And like saying, he could beat me at rapping, but he can't beat me up. Yeah. Of course you can beat me at talking. Wait till we catch up with you. One day we gonna run into you, niggas. Better watch your mouth. But bro, y'all niggas better. Y'all, I know y'all tired. Y'all been running like a motherfucker. No, these niggas tired. No, these niggas tired of hell. All the cardio. One day we gonna run into you. One day. Shit. I don't know what game they think this is, though. But it's all good. But yeah, y'all. So we at 2,000 now for the fundraiser. Everybody who listening. All right, if you want my books, I don't sell Pop's books. Pop's books is damn near free, all of them. All right? If you want my books, if you want them, I have 15 of them now. I'm working on the 16th book. It's called The Hidden Hand. All right? Send a donation, and it won't be out no time soon. I think The Hidden Hand probably come around my birthday, September 20th. It'll be later. Probably later than that. I don't know. But if you want the books, send a donation, send your email. How much, Faise? However much you want to send. Right? I think specifically for books, the most might have been 1,000. I think that was the most for books. Right? Not somebody's own individual free will offering. That was somebody they wanted the books, so they sent 1,000 for the books. Right? And then they sent another 1,000 for their free will offering or the donation. And I think the lease is $1. So anywhere in between 1,000 and $1 or however much. You can do 10,000 if you want to. All right? Whatever you want to say, that's fine with me. You'll still get all 15 books. No, you don't have to donate multiple times for each book. You just donate once, you get all of them. All right? What else? We already at 2000. What else? A Sin City album dropped August 17th. What else? Fundraiser ends September 4th. All right, the next show is September 20th, my birthday. The last show this year. Remember, we got to get there. We got to get there. We ain't made it there yet. I done got a message from my mama and from my sister. My sister say, yo, don't move. All right? My mama say, look, they on the move. I said, okay, let me put two and two together. If I don't move, I listen. One of the ways I remain protected. I don't get no message say, don't move. I say, man, shit. And then my sister say, don't move. And then one of the sisters put the book in the chat, say, be still and do not move. I'm like, shit, you don't got to say nothing else. That's 3 messages. Bet. So just make sure y'all know what's going on. Keep paying attention. Keep paying attention. He coming home. Again, I don't got no problem with none of these people. I'm not dealing with none of the negativity. I want Pot home. And everybody who with me do too. Portals, what about them? Y'all, this hidden handbook is going to be crazy whenever I finish it. Somebody asked me a question. Mrs. Faise asked me, what was the significance of the extended pinky? So I literally said, I'm going to write a book on it. And that's how I came to the hidden handbook. I just said it. Why would I name it the hidden hand? I think that is a different question then. I named it that because I'm aware of the hidden hand. I don't know if I ever told you, but you know I'm a Mason, right? So the second veil, all that, we had to learn that. But then the hidden hand, is a lot of ways you can speak about the hidden hand. But there's a science to every finger or phalange. There's a science to the thumb. You with me? When we pointed at the rainbow, we use our thumb. Why? It's the Navajo science, the sacred thumb. You know what I mean? To keep it simple, you got 1, 3, 5 in your hand. 1, 3, 5. All right? The rest of that I'm going to put in the book, bro. But the hidden, it's like the puppet master. The one who really is in control of what's going on, right? So you think that this organization is really running something, but in all actuality, it's the hidden hand that's behind it that you don't see. Politics has hidden hands. You understand? You think this is happening randomly, but it's the hidden hand. You don't see them, though. You didn't see them just make that move or pull that plug. Right? So it's the same thing with like Who Knows the Secrets and How to Speak Elite. Bringing more things to the light. But it's also that word hand. Like when somebody say something comes in handy, what do it mean? It is helpful. It's useful. You can use it, utilize it. Correct? All right. Somebody gives you a hand. What are they doing? They're helping you. You hear me? So there's a lot of science to the hand. So there's a lot of things we can break down in there. All right. But those 15 books already. I think the latest book I just wrote was called Relax. We got Blue Kachina, How Did Diddy Die? X Marks the Spot, Nothing Versus Everything, How to Speak Elite, Out of the Darkness, Rehab, the Why book, How to Fight COVID and Win book, Did Jesus Really Die for Your Sins book. There's a lot of books. There's a lot of them. Is the Computer Guide. You know what I mean? We go over a lot of stuff. It's a good group because it's touching on so many different angles of these sciences. And I'm just bringing forth stuff that ain't been spoken about before. I ain't just going to the science of the true light. I went to the science of the true sound, right? There's a lot of things I talk about. And it's instructions too, but also going over stuff that Pop taught and bringing it to people. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff. You are light, all right. It's a lot of books I got. So we on 16. Maybe by the end of this year, we'll have 20, 30 books. You know what I mean? You want the book, but you can't use Cash App? What you got? If you got PayPal or Zelle, just DM me. All right, before I get off of here, features are going for $200. You want to get a feature with me? $200. I ain't started back doing phone calls yet. I might. I think this might be the month for it. So we'll probably do that. Anything to just keep boosting it. All right? 4 days, we hit 2,000. So I thank everybody who put in. Thank everybody who intends to. And everybody who helped any type of way. Sharing the post, commenting, putting the science out there, teaching people who Pops is, teaching the sciences that Pops teach, anything that's helping collectively. You understand? Everybody who got their hands in this grand work. Grand salute to y'all. Text you back. I ain't never see your text. Hit me again. I DM'd you before, but yeah, I don't know. Listen, if you try to reach out to me and you can't get me, try going through Mrs. Faise. Because they block a lot of my messages out. They send everything to the hidden. I keep trying to turn it off. They won't turn it off. But you go through her, she'll be able to tell me what y'all say. You with me? Anything you want, just ask God for and you will receive. Okay. Thank you. Thanks to you too. All right, any questions before we leave? $200 for the features if y'all want it. Yes, I do accept people doing 50% down. All right, whatever you need to do. We got 3 people already took advantage of that. Any questions? Okay, I got you. All right. Well, I do. Hey, make sure y'all take more honey. Not too much. All right. You want to moderate it. But take more honey. Honey was the way my voice really got back in motion. You know what I mean? Take more honey. And more water and tea. Am I scared of what? I ain't scared of nothing, fam. I wouldn't be able to tell you what honey. Right now, I got pure and unfiltered honey. They could be lying to me. It worked, though. Honey is helpful. It helps you fight. All right? I love y'all. Tawat. Or Tawa and Tuk, or Tawa and Kum, meaning thank you or thank y'all. Peace in the land. It's truly wonderful. What I do.